changed. She's all uppity acting. She don't even talk about the same stuff. She don't want to go out no more. She don't cuss no more. Hey, beautiful ones. Fran here, back with another video. This week's question of the week. Before we go any further, you guys know the drill. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button so that you don't miss any updates on this channel. We are in 2020, brand new year, brand new stuff. I'm so excited about some of the things that are coming and some of the things that are going to be happening on this channel this year. I am so excited. Alright guys, so we're gonna jump into the question of the week. This week's question comes from Christy, all the way from the UK. Yay! Hey Christy, what's up? And I get a lot of this particular question about relationships, new relationships, and relationships that seem to be ending because you are evolving. And how can you manifest new relationships in the midst of all of this drama or chaos that you feel is happening in your life? Alright, so the first thing is I want you to be aware of how you identify what is happening in your life. Stop labeling it like chaos, drama, mayhem, struggling to keep a relationship. Stop all that. It is not a struggle. It is not chaotic. It is not drama. What it is actually is when you begin to evolve and elevate, things begin to happen in your life. Sometimes elevation requires separation. Unfortunately, everybody cannot go where you're going. So you may see that people are periodically leaving your life, or you don't hear from people. When you begin to change your mindset to get aligned with the life you truly desire, the life that you have been designed to live, the life that God has promised you that you could live, when you begin to tap into that journey and start making the necessary changes to do that, you will notice that people will say, she's acting funny. She changed. She's all uppity acting. She don't even talk about the same stuff. She don't want to go out no more. She don't cuss no more. She just ain't no fun. Everybody is not going to be in agreement with you changing your mindset and elevating your thought process. So those people are going to exit. Now, sometimes they don't exit. Sometimes they stay and try to pull you back down to that space where y'all was all on the same level and vibrating the same frequency and sitting up talking about all those things that were non-productive. However, we have to learn to bless situations that come to an end. And we have to remember that there is a season for everything in our life. Sometimes we try to make things that are there for a season lifetime. And I see a lot of my clients do this in relationships with people that they have outgrown, or people that no longer think like they think, are people who just don't want that relationship anymore. We as women sometimes try to make things happen. We gonna make you do what we want you to do. We gonna make you act how we want you to act. And that just does not work. It just does not work. People are who they are. Just because you decided to change your mind and change your mindset and elevate and go a little higher in your life doesn't mean that I will want the same thing. And that is okay. That is when you have to learn to bless those situations and release them and let them go. Sometimes when we're hanging on to situations that are done in our lives, relationships, partnerships that are finished, we are hindering our own growth. God is trying to move you up and you're hanging on to this dead weight. And when you are hanging on to this dead weight, you cannot elevate, but you're not doing that other person any justice either by keeping them stuck. Just because someone is not growing your way doesn't mean that they're not growing. We have to understand that our paths are our paths. Even if you have to walk them alone for a while, it's your path and it's your journey, right? The best thing that you can do is to ask and set clear intentions about the types of relationships you want in your life, whether those are love relationship, friend relationships, business relationships. I believe that the email you sent was about personal relationships, but in any relationship arena of your life, you have to be very clear about the type of people you want to surround yourself with. You want to surround yourself with people that you can vibe with, that you can have a conversation with, that you can enjoy. You don't want to be in relationships and partnerships with people where you're constantly battling to keep them there. Like, I want you to stay. I love you. I need you. And they saying, I got one foot out the door. I'm going to put the other foot out the door if you let me go. You understand what I'm saying? Stop trying to make something fit in your life that no longer fits. That's where letting go and letting God comes in. You just have to make your intentions clear. I have a client who wants new friendships. She says, none of my friends want to do any of the things that I want to do. They want to just be here. I want to go travel. I want to do this. And every time I ask them to do something like that, they have an excuse or a reason why they can't. They don't want to do what you're doing. Their mindset is not there. They're okay being here, right? Nothing wrong with that. No judgment here. If you're okay being just average or being okay in your eyes, then boo-boo, be okay, right? But TT Fran, she wants more. I want more. So therefore, I surround myself with people who understand that vision, right? And I surround myself with people who encourage me to be and do more. Be okay with an ending, because in every ending there's a new beginning, right? So every door that shuts, a door opens. Write down what type of friends you want. What do your friends do? What do they look like? Do they like to travel? Do they like to talk? Do they understand the law of attraction? Are they spiritual? Do they vibe with you? Is the energy connecting between the two of you? Or the three of you? Or your group of friends? Sometimes we are being called to make a change in our life. We have to look at our surroundings and who we are surrounding ourselves with. It doesn't mean that I think I'm better than you. It doesn't mean that the way I think is better than you. It means that this is what's working for me at this particular time. You cannot share your big dreams with someone who is stuck in this small circle. Sometimes you have to bless it, release it. And sometimes you have to let go of what you think you know in order to get where you need to be. A lot of times with relationships, we're so conditioned to this person, or I've put so much time into this. This is all I know. This is what I know. This is what I want. But in order to be who you need to be, sometimes you have to let go of what it is and who it is you have conditioned your mind around to believe that this is it. relationships come and go. It is not easy to part ways with someone you love. It is not easy to part ways with someone you are used to. It is not easy to end something that you think or you felt was going to last a lifetime. However, it is just what it is when we begin to grow and our partner doesn't want to grow, or our partner feels like, I'm good where I'm at. At that point, you have to make a decision, because you're unevenly yoked if you are up here and your partner is down here, right? And so what's going to happen is there is going to be an out of balance energy, right? And that energy is stagnant energy, because if you're out of balance, then you're not attracting and creating anything, because you have no clarity around what it is. You're too busy trying to figure out why this relationship is not working when the relationship is done. So I'm not by any means telling you it is easy, honey. Just walk on away and let it go. It's not. You're going to have to do some work around that. Releasing things is hard. Letting go of things is hard, because when you are letting go of something that you are attached to, there is a healing process that needs to take place. A lot of times in relationships, what we do is we are trying to create and manifest our perfect relationship, but we still are carrying the pain, the trauma, the heartache, the guilt from our previous relationships. You have got to work on healing that space, and you give yourself time to do that and honor that space. So I'm not by any means telling you just walk away, just let go. Sometimes it's easy for people to just cut the cord and say, hey, I'm out. But if you're attached to that situation, it's not going to be that easy. And in anything that you are releasing from your life, you have to give yourself the space and the time to heal from that thing. It's not as easy as just, I'm going to drop this and go get this. I know there used to be a saying that said, I'm going to go get another one to get over this one. But what you're doing is just carrying that junk into that relationship. So whether you're elevating and changing your mindset, wanting to manifest and create things, and you guys are not on the same vibrational level, or whether you've just outgrown that person, or maybe they feel like they've outgrown you and they're ready to go, you've got to find some peace in releasing it and not keeping yourself stuck by holding on to something that is no longer serving your highest and best good. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, you can send your questions to Ask Dr. Fran over at www.angelswithfran.org. Make sure that you are following me over on Instagram at angelswithfran. And I just want to thank you guys once again for supporting me, being here. I am so thankful for each and every one of you, and everything that is sown into this channel is sown right back into this channel. I give and it is given, you give and it is given. That's the way that we are. Raising consciousness and changing lives, one video at a time. Alright guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.